Have you ever wondered why some people seem to thrive while others get stuck in the same situation, unable to take a step forward? Maybe you've caught yourself thinking, what does it take to truly change my life? This is something that doesn't depend solely on luck, and I know that deep down you feel that there's something missing. It could be that secret that seems to be in the hands of those who succeed. But what if I told you that this transformation starts within you, that there is a simple but powerful change that many ignore because it seems too easy to work? In today's video, we'll explore how small adjustments in thinking and attitude can change everything, and reveal why most people never see this truth. Now think for a moment, what opportunities have you let slip by because you're afraid to step out of your comfort zone? If you identify with this, know that you're not alone. All of us at some point have been paralyzed by doubts and uncertainties, stuck in that cycle of negative thoughts, thinking that the world is against us. But true change begins when we understand that it is not the world that is against us. It is we ourselves who put invisible barriers in our path. Today, you will show how these barriers can be broken down, and from there, build a much more prosperous future. Have you ever noticed that many of us approach our entire lives focused only on our limitations? I can't do this. This is not for me. I was born to be poor. These are phrases that we hear so often that they end up becoming part of our identity. The truth is that those who think like this are already losing before they even start. If you continue with this mentality, every opportunity will seem out of reach, and you will always have an excuse not to try. What I want to share here is the key to turning this situation around. Stop telling yourself that you can't do it. It's time to change that and make room for a mindset that will help you move forward. But it's not just about thinking positively or repeating self-help mantras. That's superficial. True transformation begins when you confirm the patterns that hold you back and decide to cut them off at the root. Because deep down, it's more than just believing. It's a daily choice not to sabotage yourself. It's about learning to value each step, each small progress, without letting the fear of failure paralyze you. If you're tired of seeing the days go by without any progress, then maybe it's time to stop fighting the wind and start fighting the real enemy, your own conformity. Now I want you to stop and type our comments, "I will overcome my own limits." This is the first step to taking control of your life. It's easy to say, but by writing this, you are reaffirming a commitment to yourself. Do it now and notice the difference in attitude that emerges when you decide to make decisions about your destiny. So, where do we start? First, we need to reprogram the way we see difficulties. Challenges are not obstacles. They are the steps you need to get from where you are to where you want to be. The question is, are you willing to use these challenges as fuel to grow, or will you continue to see them as reasons to give up? That choice is yours. And do you know what's most interesting? Most people prefer to stay exactly where they are because change is hard work. Change involves facing your own weaknesses, which is not easy, but those who manage to take that leap reap rewards that others will never experience. Have you ever noticed how people who have made it big often say that they learned more from their mistakes than from their successes? The thing is, mistakes, when faced in the right way, are the best teachers you can have. Every failure is a sign that you are trying, that you are moving forward. Instead of hiding from them, you need to learn from them and keep moving forward without fear. This is the true secret to success, accepting that failure is part of the process. What separates those who win from those who fall behind is the resilience to keep going, even when everything seems to be going wrong. Think about it for a moment and type, "I am resilient." Because life will test you, and those who don't have this inner strength have just resisted at the first obstacle. If you want to truly change, you need to be ready for challenges and be sure that each setback is an impulse to become stronger. Remember, the only thing that separates you from a prosperous future is your own decision not to give up. Many people think that they lack money, knowledge, support, but what they really lack is the willpower to keep going, even when it seems like nothing is working. This is what makes someone truly strong and capable of transforming their own reality. Now it's your turn. Do you want to keep just dreaming, or are you ready to make that dream a reality? Ultimately, it's about making choices, and making the right choice requires courage. It requires the strength to leave behind what no longer serves you. This may mean letting go of old habits, old beliefs that are holding you back. It may be uncomfortable at first, but it's this discomfort that drives you. It's the discomfort that pushes you to leave the same place and seek something greater. If you want to change your life, start by changing what you think and how you age in your daily life. Make small changes, but do it with truth. These small actions will accumulate and transform into results that you never imagined possible. And if you still have doubts, think about everything you've tried so far. How many times have you thought about it, waiting for the right moment, the necessary push, and ended up postponing what you wanted most? It's time to stop looking for the perfect moment and start now, even if you don't have everything planned. You'll only learn along the way, and most importantly, each step takes you closer to what you really want. So, decide here today that you're going to stop postponing your own butterflies. If you like it, write it down now. I have decided to prosper. Because threats are not about money, they are about living a life that you are proud to have built, a life that makes sense to you. And that is the true goal. When you change your way of thinking, what once seemed impossible becomes just another challenge to be overcome. And those who have the courage to face this will go far, further than they imagined. When you start to see things differently, opportunities that were previously invisible appear out of nowhere. But you need to have the right mindset to see them, and above all, be prepared to seize them. But this only happens when you eliminate the fear of failure and make room to believe that you deserve more. Because you do. You deserve to have a life with purpose. You deserve to feel that you are living fully. And to do this, the first step is to believe. Yes, believe, even if no one else around you believes. And this faith in yourself will guide you. It will give you strength when everything seems too difficult. Don't give up. Write down, "I believe in myself," and make it your daily mantra. And over time, you will see how this small change will have a huge impact on everything you do. If you really want to leave behind a life of scarcity and prepare for a new phase, you need to start understanding that change does not come from outside, but from within. This means that before you see results in the material world, you need to transform what is inside you, the way you think, react, and act in situations. The truth is that there is no magic formula, nor shortcuts. You need to be willing to do the hard work that few have the courage to face. This work begins with a firm decision to no longer accept good enough, but to seek the best I can be. And this search is not easy. It is not like turning on a switch and suddenly being motivated every day. There will be times when doubt will knock on your door, when the feeling of failure will try to pull you back. But it is exactly in these moments that you will need to remember why you started. When you know what really motivates you, when you have clarity about the life you want to build, nothing will be able to hold you back. Because those who have a true purpose refuse to give up. And if you are here, it is because you already feel that something greater awaits you, even if you do not yet know exactly what it is. So start asking yourself, what is the reason that makes you want more? Is it to prove to yourself that you are capable? Is it to build a better life for your family? Is it to fulfill a dream that seems distant? Whatever the reason, hold on to it and let it move you every step of the way. When you understand the why, the how becomes just a matter of time and dedication. This purpose will be your anchor on difficult days, which will keep you focused when everyone around you seems to doubt you. And if no one else believes in you, it doesn't matter. You are the one who needs to believe. Don't let the obstacles that appear fool you. They are not signs that you are on the wrong path. Quite the opposite. Obstacles only appear when you are on the right path. It's as if life is testing you, wanting to see how much you really want this change. And those who pass these tests, who keep moving forward even when everything seems lost, are the ones who achieve what they want. Because the truth is that most people give up halfway. Those who manage to go further, even with fear and uncertainty, are the ones who achieve extraordinary results. Remember, you don't need to know every step right now. You don't need to have a complete map of the journey. You just need to take the next step and trust that each right decision will take you closer to your goal. With each small step forward, your self-confidence grows, and that dream that seemed so distant begins to become more real. You will realize that change does not happen overnight, but rather through the sum of small daily victories. So, focus on what you can do today, on what is within your reach, and the rest will fall into place in due time. In fact, stop right now and type, "I am in control of my destiny," because being in control is not about predicting the future, but about being proactive in the present. It is not what happens to you that determines who you are, but how you respond to it. And this is where many fail. They let the environment dictate their actions. If things are going well, they are motivated. If things are going badly, they give in to discouragement. But those who truly prosper do not let themselves be shaken by circumstances, regardless of what happens, because they understand that their true power lies in how they choose to react. And that is what defines anyone's destiny. So don't let the world around you dictate your mood, your determination, or your hope. If you want to become someone who overcomes difficulties and builds a life of abundance, start by shielding your mind against anything that might distract you from your focus. Train yourself to see each challenge as a chance to show your resilience, to prove that you are committed, no matter what. Many people give up at the first setback because they think that if things were to work out, everything would be easier. But who said that things have to be easy? It is precisely the fact that they are difficult that makes them valuable. Imagine if everyone could achieve success without effort. Wouldn't that make it lose all its value? The truth is that difficulty selects the strong. Each time you overcome an obstacle, you become more prepared for the next one, more able to deal with the adversities that appear. So instead of complaining about the challenges, be grateful for them, because they are proof that you are moving forward, growing and evolving. And when you are feeling overwhelmed, when it seems like the whole world is weighing on your shoulders, remember why you started. Go back to that moment when you decided you deserved more. That desire for change is there for a reason. You know deep down that there is something more for you, and it is this feeling that needs to be cultivated day after day. Don't let it fade away over time. Feed it with small victories, with each right choice you make, with each day you decide not to give in to difficulties. Think about it and type, "I am capable of overcoming any challenge." By writing this, you are declaring to yourself that no matter how big the problem, you will find a way to get through it. Because the truth is that you are stronger than you think, and every time you face your fears head-on, you prove it to yourself. Few things are as powerful as the knowledge that you can, yes, face whatever comes your way and come out stronger on the other side. It is this type of confidence that builds the mindset of those who thrive, of those who do not let themselves be shaken by circumstances and transform difficulties into opportunities. But remember, it is not enough to just talk, you have to act. Every promise you make to yourself should be accompanied by a concrete action, no matter how small, because in the end, that's what counts. Actions speak louder than words. When you take action, even when no one is watching, you are creating a solid foundation for your success. It's like building a building. Every brick you lay, every silent effort adds up, and one day becomes an imposing structure. But you have to be patient. Lasting success is not built overnight, but with perseverance and consistency. So from now on, decide that you will take action, that you will no longer let fear or doubt stop you from trying something new, because it is in the new that the opportunities that can transform your life lie. If you keep repeating the same patterns, you will always get the same results. Break this cycle. Try different things. And when you feel like you are not succeeding, take a deep breath, reevaluate, and try again. Each new attempt brings you closer to success. Remember, making mistakes is part of the process, but giving up cannot be an option. If you have come this far, you have already taken an important step. The mere fact that you are seeking knowledge, that you want to change, shows that you are willing to do whatever it takes to achieve your goals. But now is when the real journey begins. There is no point in absorbing all this if you do not put it into practice. The difference between those who succeed and those who stay the same is simple. Those who thrive take action, while most people just think about taking action. So make a commitment to yourself right now. Stop thinking and start doing. Even if it seems small, start. And now type, I will take action every day to achieve my dreams. Because it is this type of commitment that will set you apart. Many people talk about wanting to change their lives, but few have the discipline to take the first step and keep moving forward day after day, even when it seems like nothing is happening. You need to be the one who keeps going, the one who doesn't back down when things get tough, because the biggest prize is on the other side of the effort that no one else is willing to make. So ask yourself, am I really willing to commit to my dreams? If the answer is yes, you are already ahead of most. And now you just need to prove it with actions. Change the way you see obstacles, be resilient in moments of doubt, and don't stop until you see the results manifest. If you maintain this focus, success will stop being a distant dream and become part of your reality. Now, if you want more content that will help you continue on this journey, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Here, you will find more tips and reflections to strengthen your mind and transform your life. Let's work together, step by step, to build the prosperity you've always wanted.